It seems that the cover page for the Germa's voyage isn't finished yet. I think this is an opportunity for Big Mom to actually come up into the story too. Into the cover story, which is crazy because it'd be crazy, but we already seen Van Alger and how he can literally go inside of Big Mom's of Whole Cake Island and take pudding. So it wouldn't be. I don't think it'd be crazy. Like I don't think it'd be crazy for Big Mom to come up and have another sea battle with Zermer again. At least weaken Big Mom. How is Big Mom gonna come into the story again? I just wonder. It's probably gonna be pretty spectacular and through Elbaf most likely. So one translation difference that does pop out in the VIZ is the machinery translation that the TCB scans has. In the VIZ scans, it says that there's just a weapon. It doesn't say anything about any machinery. It just says that there was a certain machine discovered. Not it doesn't even say a site. In the TCB says it says that there's a site. Also in the TCB scans, it gives a better line asking Robin like, you tell me. But in the VIZ scans, Punk just asks Robin how much she knows exactly. Seeing the shocked faces on Usopp and Nami was really nice because they had no idea about it. Robin, why would Robin even tell them about it? I wonder what happens when the rest of the Straw Hats, Brook and Zora hear the Void Century story from Vegapunk. Or maybe it'll probably be the Straw Hats that'll tell them, but we've never really seen that. I wonder how the information is going to pass to them. Everybody's there except Luffy, Jinbei, and Chopper. Yeah, they're all split up. I don't think they know, but I wonder how Luffy takes it. Luffy taking this information is going to be interesting. He might not do anything, but he'll probably he'll hate it. That's something that Luffy hates. As Vegapunk explained his story, we could see like the Straw Hats and Robin's face progressively get sadder, angrier, and it changed dramatically, especially towards the end when we get Saul. Jesus Christ, man. Controversial, but we'll get to it. We get something we've probably been waiting for a long time, even since Vegapunk's introduction, like where he stands with the government. At first, I'm pretty sure we all assumed he was more with the government side, but as the story progressed, we can see that as the story progressed, we just knew that Kuma was with the revolutionaries, but it's just interesting how, he did say that Punk, Oda did say that Punk assigned a special order for Kuma. And it's like, why would Punk do that? So it was there. The seeds were planted. But yeah, we straight up get a confirmation of where he stands with the government. He's not complaining about what he's hearing about the ancient history and what happened to Ohara is actually interesting. Because Usopp has a big mouth. And Usopp and Nami they're with Straw Hats. They have power. But I don't think they'd care. I feel like if it'd come up, they'd just say it. Especially Luffy. I feel like Luffy would just confront the government and just say it. I just wonder how, at the end of the story, like when the world finally finds out about when the countries find out about how evil the world government, when the truth comes out and the history comes out, we can't wait. How will the people react? Because in Game of Thrones, they didn't really taking that into account. They're finally doing that with House of Dragons now, maybe. But in One Piece, we haven't really gotten the accounts of the people yet that much. They haven't really come in. They have and they haven't, but not in directly into the story. Not physically. We've gotten it with the revolutionaries, but they're already gone. Laser. I forgot what the country was named, but Oof, man. In the TCB scans, it just says that the Marines, threw Clover in jail for searching up exactly information on the Void Century. But in the VIZ scans, it actually says that he breaks out on himself, he physically, he just goes, they can't contain him. Still a bad thing by the Marines. Come on, man. 10 times. It's stuff how Clover is just a philosopher. Back in history, I'm pretty sure they call him sophist. He was just like Socrates or Plato or Pretty sure there are a lot more philosophers. That's pretty bad, Bobby. Come on. But yeah, he had like followers behind him, and all the followers eventually turned into Ohara, which is like pretty sad. It's sad. I just saw film Red, and it's such an emotional film. The books, literally the books being there, being left there by the Marine, and just not it. I don't get the Punk's explanation is just no. It's pretty dumb. It's dark. It's fine, whatever. I wish he gave a different explanation, but it's pretty dumb. It's fine. It's fine. No, they just left the books there. The books. All the books. Why would you? I don't know. I didn't get Vegapunk's design at first until I had to see, like, streams and stuff. The tongue. I really love the tongue. Because just, he saw literally one image. He was like, okay, let me just do that. Einstein sticking his tongue out. It's like, wow, that's nice. That's a nice feature. The head looks pretty uncomfortable, but at least it's chopped off now. As soon as you saw that giant figure of armor and like helmet, I thought we were literally entering Elbaf. But now that the Giants are, actually the Giants have nothing to do with what's happening now in Punk Hazard. But now that the Giants were in this flashback, actually collecting the books, and it's Saul. I'm pretty sure Saul, like the guy manages, like actually leading them from Elbaf. That's what Punk said. That's what Punk said. I'm not sure if it's confirmed. But wow, if we get something with Usopp, man, that Usopp moment, Thoroughbred, ooh man, it made me cry. It literally made me cry. The head really makes it like. First seeing Vegapunk in the past, like I was like, what the hell? I remember seeing the silhouette, and I was like, who the hell is this character? Like, this can't be Vegapunk. I thought that it was like some monster. No, he's actually a guy, a human. People really, I don't know. One Piece character, like his designs and his reveals are just spectacular. It's just either people hate it, they're neutral, or they absolutely love it. And this one, Vegapunk, the spectrum is just, I've heard so many things, but the head is pretty uncomfortable. It's like, it makes you. The Vegeta head made me uncomfortable when I recorded my reaction, but his head doesn't even fit. His head doesn't even fit like on the panel. His head like literally like breaks out of the screen. It's cool getting the information that Ivankov, Kuma, and Dragon like first started off. They were the founding leaders. They were the founding fathers of They were the founding fathers of the freedom fighters. That later turned into the revolutionaries, which is cool. They were actually called the freedom fighters off of like Avatar. It's really nice getting stuff from the past, like the lore from the past, especially when we get like stuff with rocks and like Whitebeard. And I didn't really care about the bounties, but like it was interesting seeing how high. I thought it would be like 50 bazillion, but now 5 billion for whatever. Vinland. I really don't. I mean, we still have more of the story, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Luffy's and Laws and their bounty. We still have time for their bounties to reach 5 million, 6 and whatever. But Dragon actually knowing Clover was a good touch. Getting anything about Dragon, getting characterizations, like please God, thank you. The Ohara incident actually being the catalyst and the drive for Dragon to like start to even change his name. I'm pretty sure this probably like, I'm not sure if this forced the name change because they were the freedom fighters, which is cool. It reminds me of Avatar. This pushed them. This pushed the freedom fighters to be the revolutionaries. I wonder what even gave them the name. We'll probably get there when we get Dragon backstory. Dragon not having the funds to support Vegapunk is a really good way for them not to be together right now. And it really makes sense why Vegapunk's working for the world government, because they literally the world government. They should have the most money. They're the ones that like. Actually, they get the celestial. No, but I'm pretty sure the money's to the celestial dragons, not the Marines. Who knows? But they're the same organization. They have to fund each other. I love how like we get the silhouette of what if like Oda was like I feel we always get silhouettes from Oda. Oda's probably like in shame, like, oh god, Saul should be dead. He's like, let me just draw him pointing at the information's over there, Punk. But Saul's alive. People don't like it because it does absolutely take away from the moment. Saul, passing Derishi, and him getting frozen over. To me, I felt like I'd say that Saul may have like probably brought his giant friends. That's the only explanation I can think of. Or maybe who knows? Maybe I guess yeah. Saul just went to like Saul survived. Saul got frozen up. The fire, like I guess thawed Saul out. Which kind of make him, but like it burned him too, which is giving him the burn scars. And then he went to go get his friends, and then they went to go excavate the books out. That's the only explanation I got. But the giants do, I guess, that since they are giants, like this has to maybe tie into LBAP somehow. But I feel like everything's all connected anyway. So like everything's connected in the One Piece world. So of course it connects to LBAP. And of course the giants. It makes sense for him to be alive because like ice melts and things on fire, and time capsule, whatever. I don't know. Ice melts. I feel like maybe he was on fire. Then like he caught on fire himself. Something happened. Cannonballs, whatever. Like he's alive. If it ruins the moment of everybody literally evaporating at once, like there's like he's alive though. He's alive. He didn't die. He's alive. He got hurt. He has scar. I think we still have to see if he is a scarred man. Probably is now. He has information. He probably doesn't have the exact information, but he has information that can lead to something prominent for Law and other pirates and blah blah blah. I wonder if they even have to. Well, they're probably going to see Saul now because he is alive, just like Laboon. I wonder what Punk's going to show them. Prediction is going to be it's going to be a weapon. It's going to be something important. Well, of course it's going to be something important, but it's probably going to be a weapon. Something about the history. Well, that's not good. It's going to be a problem. Like a problem that they have to solve. Like, well, what is this? And it's going to be a lead up because it's not going to give everything at once, but it's going to be a problem. Now, I wonder what Bonnie's actually going to do to Vegapunk because she's not in the actual double page spread. Double page spread is just beautiful, magnificent. It filled my heart with joy. It was because like it's Chopper and it's Luffy and they look like boys. They look like children. And it's Punk though. Oh god, it's like straight out of a cartoon Saturday. I just wonder what Bonnie's gonna do. Prediction for next chapter. We'll probably cut back to something else because this is a lot. Or we're gonna get something. Well, we are expecting something. Yeah, we're gonna probably get a weapon or something new. Bonnie still has that lifesaver. Oh man. Oh, I had so much fun. I'm pretty sure everybody had fun. Like everybody was like satisfied reading it. So much information. Like actually getting Punk. His design, his legs, bruh. He's like worse than Kaido. What Zoro wanted. We're gonna find out what Zoro wants. What Zoro it probably just has to be something with Smile or his swords. But there's nothing in the store. What would Zoro want with Vegapunk? You like what you saw. Like, you know what to do, man. You know what to do, man.